I want to watch you.
Hot mic, hot mic.
I want to watch you.
Mostly come out at night.
Emma's got a future in massage therapy.
Hello, everyone. Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our alien RPG adventure, Chariot of the Gods, with guest game mother Chris. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday. Watch all of our live series as well as reviews here on the channel. You can also listen to all of these live shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join... sorry, I lost my place. Join our official Discord server with the invite link in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/Rogue Watson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DN roundtables and Patreon D&D games. Shout out to new patrons this week. Matthew, for our campaign, we use Roll20.net for video chat. We use Discord, and for streaming, I use OBS Studio. Now, here is your game mother.
Hello, I am Chris, your game mother.
Game mother.
And we are joined by Heather, playing corporate agent Jennifer Wilson.
Hello, thank you for calling the corporation. How can I assist you today?
Raymond, playing the pilot Leah Davis.
All right, let's get out of this place.
And Eric, playing engineer Kayla Rye.
It's the most nonchalant, casual. We're in the middle of complete danger. It's like, all right,
You sound like you guys are done shopping at the mall. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
It's like 3:30 now. Come on. Hello.
That was earlier today as we were shopping at Barnes & Noble.
We're
Yeah, that is a place you would say that. Like,
with a 3-year-old.
roaming around.
With a 3-year-old, you're definitely like, all right, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
He was convinced all the things had to come home with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Previously on Chariot of the Gods.
Things happened. Really bad things.
Yeah.
I didn't get
Bad things
my character killed.
happened. You did not.
We got real damn close though.
Shockingly.
The surviving members of the USCSS Montero had split up. Davis and Cronus Officer Johns had reactivated the ship's still-functioning android Ava. Wilson and fellow corporate liaison Clayton brought an increasingly erratic Reed to the med lab. Cham went to work on the air scrubbers, while Rye delved furthest into the bowels of the ship to reach the reactor. Upon entering the reactor chamber, Rye spotted a crumpled spacesuit on the floor, surrounded by a nest. She gingerly kicked the suit, and the monstrous Hulk-like creature rised up and screams. Rye screams in terror, firing her bolt gun, which glances off of the creature. She scrambles backwards, calls out to Cham and the others, and runs back towards the catwalk over the storage room. But despite being at least 70 years old, the abomination is just as fast. It grabs Rye and hurls her into a nearby ladder. She crumples to the ground, and it slams its meaty fist into her body, cracking her leg. Rye nearly passes out from the pain, which maybe saves her life as the creature looks for other victims. Within a breath, Cham is hurtling towards the catwalks, shouldering an incinerator. The creature is on him instantly. He gives off a cry as it slams into him, wrenching his arm, but he douses it in fire, setting it ablaze. Having restored the synthetic, Davis leads Johns and Ava down to the lower level, and Ava, sensing crew in danger, immediately attacks the abomination. The two beings grapple each other with inhuman strength, while Cham backs off. Davis rushes across the catwalk and reaches Rye, finding her miraculously still alive, staving off her own demise, and Davis provides some critical medical aid. Then, all the doors in the level shut off. Wilson had been busy. In the med lab, she and Clayton had been attacked by Reed, the Crotus Marine who began exhibiting erratic, violent behavior, the early stages of transforming into an abomination. Thankfully, Wilson has a shotgun and is a damn good shot, splattering Reed's body all over the ground. With their threat neutralized, Wilson and Clayton make their way to Mother, They have their own agenda, one in which the crew are extremely expendable, yet still necessary to complete some tasks. Fearing the Abomination's escape, Wilson uses Mother to shut all the doors on that level. The closed doors provide a temporary reprieve for the survivors, most of whom are on the catwalk, while Ava and the Abomination fight in the hallway. But the respite is short-lived. The now heavily injured Abomination wrenches the door open. Behind it, the crew sees the crumpled, destroyed remains of the android. Officer Johns is trying to open the other hallway door when the Abomination stumbles into him, grabs his arm, and rips it clean off. The poor man screams while Davis aims her pistol and fires. The bullet hits the creature right in the head. It tips over, still clutching the severed arm, and falls off the catwalk into the dark storage room below, splattering on the ground. Despite the terror, everyone survived the onslaught. Cham reappears with an injured arm, Rai has an injured leg, and for Johns, injured arm is an understatement. Rai patches Johns up as best she can, then moves to recover what remains of Ava. Shockingly, the android is still operational, though its body is completely destroyed. Rai moves to take the lead. Surely it has some helpful information, but Davis grabs the incinerator and melts what remains of Ava, claiming it's of no use to anyone. The sudden attack shocks Rai and the others, but Davis had just saved them and Captain Miller had said to trust her, so Rai begrudgingly nods. Cham mentions that he was able to clean the air scrubbers before the attack. That still leaves 2 more tasks to get the ship working. Rai is adamant about never being alone again. Armed with the incinerator, her and Cham return to the reactor room to get to work. Davis still possesses the superior EVA suit she found earlier, so it's up to her to get outside the ship and fix the comms. Johns won't be of any use to anyone, so he returns to where Wilson and Clayton are. There's a tense conversation between Davis and Wilson about the doors. Davis is suspicious, but Wilson does an excellent job deflecting any blame, selling herself as much of a victim as the rest of them. Davis isn't without blame either. Wilson calls her out on the dead Cronus crew member in the med lab, Flynn. Davis was the last one with him, but she claims ignorance. Clayton warns Wilson that they absolutely must recover the samples that Davis swiped earlier in the med lab and might have killed Clayton for. From there, he was adamant that the samples need to be put in a closet in Clayton's room, where he says they will both be safe. Davis takes Johns with him to begin preparing his suite for their plan. Outside the ship, Davis spots the comms and gets to work. Both repair teams are extremely efficient and effective, successful at fixing the broken parts of the ship as quickly as possible. However, it's Davis who runs into trouble this time. All alone in the outside hull of the ship, she spots a shape, some sort of humanoid figure, heading towards her. And on the open channel, they hear a crackle and a voice cut in. John's and Clayton's voices crying out in terror, calling out, "It grew already, it's gotten bigger," and then a terrible cry of pain, and then only static.
It occurs to me I should have put like a death counter on the screen. We may have to do that for Heather's.
As people are dying. Yeah.
Heather's adventure coming up. I think it'd be pretty fun.
Yep. How many have died? 'Cause I don't know at this point. Like, we'll have to count them at the end and see how many people died.
Ooh, we should do that for mine. Let the patrons take a poll, and whoever gets closest without going over can like win a prize or something.
Closest to how many characters? Yeah.
Yep.
How many characters will not survive?
So, some precursor stuff before we get into tonight's session. First off,
We're all gonna die.
I need everyone to do something for me.
No.
I need everyone to go into their character sheet. I'm trying to remember where it's at. You guys may have to remind me. Go to Make Roll Secret, which is on the top right next to your skills, but northeast of your skills.
Okay.
Click that, and all 3 of you, please give me a stamina roll.
We did this last time. I don't recall what it did.
You don't know what it's doing.
Can I give you manipulation instead?
You cannot.
Ugh.
Okay.
That's not good.
Fortunately, Chad only gets to see what I see, which is just my own, but this will be part of the intrigue.
All right, so that's that. Next up, I'm going to go through just as a reminder. just to get everyone in the right frame of mind. Although we already discussed, Eric, yours not quite as much, but
With agendas?
agendas.
Yeah. We're still Act 3, right?
You sure are. All right, so you should all see your agendas in front of you now. That work for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's just a reminder where you're at and what your goals are, and generally speaking. I would also like to, at this point, to remind everyone, because it might help you save your lives tonight, because I think we've all forgotten. You all do have talents, which is a special ability that you all have in the top right. So you might read that over and refamiliarize
Oh,
yourself
wow.
with
This one's really good.
that. Yeah,
I haven't had the chance to use mine yet.
I think you did once. I think you did once to like
No,
the
not
first
yet.
session. No? Okay.
Mm-mm. Nope, not yet.
Oh no, I know yours is different. Yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
yours. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there's that.
I think for once I'm the only one that's not in immediate danger.
You had to put that out there, didn't you?
Well, I don't think you weren't near the other two, though, were you, with Wilson? I think you only heard them. I think
Yeah.
Davis is the one that's a little
However-
out in space.
However, what's happening now is that you all have just, in the middle of your individual activities, Wilson, you're still on the bridge, monitoring what's happening, I assume, through the ship's computers. Rye, you were down in the reactor room with Cham, having very recently fixed the reactor so that they are.
I remember we all got a bunch of successes on those at the very end.
You got a bunch of
We
successes.
were dynamite successes, and I don't think that's going to change. We had successes all night last week.
Rye, as you and Cham sort of do the finishing touches, lights begin to turn on all around this room, and you can kind of see to your west the room that's closed off, and there's like a glass shield protecting you from that room. You can see turbines start to spin inside this room, and red light flashing as these turbines sort of obscure it. But it's good news, because you know that means that the engines have begun functioning again.
Good news, everyone.
And Davis, out on the hull, you have just finished your multi-hours long, wrench and screwdriver work of like realigning antenna and reconnecting cables and so kind of jury rigging this comm system so that you all can get navigational data and figure out where you are and figure out how to get wherever you're going. And it's at this point when you all hear this message come over the open channel. You hear John's screaming about seeing something, about it being grown is the word he uses. And then you hear Clayton sort of just also yelling, just kind of like, "Oh God knows," over and over again. And then you hear a scream of pain, and then the open channel cuts out. I need everybody who heard that, which is everybody, to gain 1 stress, please.
No.
At the same time this is happening, Davis, from your position, you are about 50 feet away from the hull door that was it that took you outside. Currently, you're strapped in with a tether. on to the there's like a railing system that you can strap a tether to so you don't fly away from the ship. And maybe 100, 120 feet away from you, you can only see it because it's moving. A black silhouette against the stars, and you can tell it is humanoid shape and it is moving. That is all you can tell at the moment. How do you all react to these events?
Is it moving fast?
You spend maybe like 4 or 5 seconds just looking at it, Davis, and you see the silhouette begin to grow, and you think it is. In fact, you think it's, if not running, then like stumbling or walking very quickly towards you.
And I start backing up, and I don't know. Is there such a thing as like a open frequency where maybe it like speaks out to everybody on a comm?
Yeah,
In
there's
the
an open
area?
channel. That's how you just heard Johnson Clayton get attacked. Is that that I was on the open channel that like anyone within range could just hear, which is basically anyone on the ship.
She's gonna look at the creature and say, what will she say? You. And she kind of points towards the silhouette while she's kind of starting to slowly back up. State your name and business on this ship.
License and registration.
You say that, Davis, and another maybe 10 seconds, 5-10 seconds goes by with no response. The silhouette is getting bigger. And at this point, it's close enough that it's no longer really a silhouette. The lights on the outside of the ship are illuminating enough to where you can see the 2 elongated arms and the bulbous head of another one of these abominations, and it is shuffling its way towards you along the hull of this ship.
Says shit.
Why is there one out in space?
There's one out in space. And then she, guns don't work in space, huh? Nope.
There's only one way to find out.
Good question.
Dr. Google.
Work in space.
Fires can't burn in the oxygen-free vacuum of space, but guns can shoot. Modern ammunition contains its own oxidizer, a chemical that will trigger the explosion of gunpowder and thus firing of a bullet.
Well,
Wherever you are in the universe, no atmospheric oxygen required.
this is also a future gun. We don't even know.
That's true. Yeah. If
If it
it's
pulls.
using, like gunpowder in the same way.
Right.
I'm gonna rule that yes.
If it's some
this
kind of
gun
like
is-
laser gun. I don't know.
That's not a laser gun. It's definitely ballistic in some
Okay.
way, shape, or form, because there are laser weapons in this game. I'm gonna argue. I'm gonna just roll with what Heather said. It's also the future, so technology is, well, it's also the retro future, so it's like better than the 70s. But
Apparently, there's possibly 2 handguns on the International Space Station.
oh,
Possibly. That's.
we lost count. We're not sure. If
Once
we
we maybe let one gun on board, we just start losing count. Once the Americans start getting on board, there could be any number of guns
Who
up there.
knows?
Who
Yeah,
knows?
it's
The whole thing
smuggled in
is
on the cornflakes.
lousy with guns.
I don't think I can outrun this thing, so he's just gonna take aim and wait till it gets a little closer.
You're gonna
Maybe,
shoot at the ship. What are you doing, man?
I have good
Apparently,
aim.
bullets, however, go much slower in space than they do.
I will say
Oh,
also that you're
No
not
gravity?
faster than this thing. You do know that, but you are much closer to the door than that thing is to you. The thing
Okay.
is maybe 60 or 70 feet away from you at this point, and you are 30 to 40 feet away from the door behind you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what I would want to do. Let's run. I don't think one shot would take care of it, so let's run towards the door.
Okay.
Space run.
On the map, he's farther away than this, but you can just to give you a sense of the abomination. He's up.
I can't see the map.
This is a
No,
Davis
nobody's on the
only
map yet. That's
yeah. We're all looking
nobody's
at
on any
the
map.
splash screen.
You two are here, and Eric is on deck C, like he has been most of the game.
Boring old Dixie.
Okay, Davis, as you attempt to, this thing is coming at you, and you saw what it did to your friend, and as it's coming at you, you turn to sort of run back to the airlock hull door, which is only about a person size, like a regular sized door, like an airlock.
I find most doors are about person size.
Most of them. Some of them are like vehicle size. You are tethered into a railing that leads to that door, but you still have to sort of maneuver that tether and the spacesuit that you are in. Will you, as that function, will you please give me a mobility roll, please?
You know what else I could do? I could do that cool thing where I run and then I turn backwards and shoot and let the gun propel me a little bit further.
Yeah.
You are in space. You could do that because you have a fast action, slow action. Use the fast to start running and use the slow to like just.
What is a gun if not
pop.
thrust?
So, does that help my mobility roll any?
That would actually negate your mobility roll for the most part. What it would do is it would make you do a ranged combat attack with -2.
-2.
Because you are jumping and trying to aim as like you're running and turning and jumping and then shooting.
Yeah. And I will say I aim in the general direction of the thing, but main thing is to get propulsion.
Okay. Well, so, yeah, then for the most part, regardless of whether you hit him or not, you'll probably get some propulsion from it. Yeah.
So do I still get a -2?
Yeah, you do. That's to actually hit, not to fire the gun itself.
Yeah, but I might fail. All right, let's try it.
No, no.
So yeah,
Hold on.
go ahead.
He rolled 0 successes and 1
right?
panic for those listening.
Can I push this roll?
You can push the roll. You can
Hell
absolutely
yeah.
push the roll.
How do I do that again?
Give yourself one more stress.
Okay.
And then re-roll all the dice. You re-roll everything that's not a success. In this case, there's no successes, so you would just roll just a brand new roll.
Just hit range combat and -2 again.
Yep.
There we go.
Hey!
Okay,
1 success
the push
and no
worked.
panics. It did.
The push worked. You like your foot starts to get caught on the railing as you begin to turn, Davis, but you just right yourself almost immediately, and you hop up and fire. And
Wow.
You do shoot. And you hit. You see the bullet just like you see the creature's shoulder like fly back a bit as the bullet strikes it. And as you were trying to do, the flare or the propulsion of the bullet out of the gun forces you backwards. And your body kind of goes like momentum wise, just kind of like this and back, and you kind of slam into the whole door itself. So you are now kind of prone, kind of because you kind of landed like not standing up against the door that you need to get into the ship. Meanwhile, Wilson,
That's me.
are you reacting to anything, any of these audio things that you've heard? I don't know. Actually, Davis, you haven't said anything on the. Yes, you have.
Yeah, I told the creature to name itself.
Oh, you talked to the creature, but you haven't. But
On
maybe
open
maybe
channel.
on the open channel. Okay, so what you've heard, Wilson, then, is you've heard Johns and Clayton get attacked. and scream, and you don't know what happened. And then you hear Davis, that you know is on the hull of the ship, like, trying to talk to someone that you know is not out there.
And I know Clayton's rooms were pretty close to where I am.
Yes, you did.
And I've locked myself in the room here.
Yeah.
I am going to start seeing if I can get the controls and lock down the ship again.
Okay.
All doors locked.
Okay.
Because if the array is on, I'm trying to like work the controls to get us pointed in the direction that we need to go, which is Earth, and then try to start sending messages to.
Well, funny you should say that. Funny you should say that, Wilson, because as you start to work on this, the doors, you lose control, and
Dum dum dum.
some messages start popping up on the screen, and they read Special Order 966 in effect. Destination set. Destination Earth. And you see coordinates putting themselves into the computer.
Excellent. Means I don't have to do it.
But the bad news for you, though, is that you seem to be locked out from further control of the ship. It seems like Mother has like taken control.
I screwed myself when I told Mother executive code. Oh,
It seems like this special order of yours was not specific to you. Like this Mother on this ship
understands.
Like, it clicked something on in its ship, and as soon as you can tell that as soon as the comms array came online and the engines came on, and it had the ability to set a course for Earth, it did.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So I'm looking then for readouts to see if I can see like locations of people on the ship. Like to see if like there's a map that has the little dots that move that says where people are going. I've seen Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's about exactly, which is a very aliens thing, yeah. You might have some very basic stuff of that. It's more the ship could probably like what do you call it? Extrapolate based on like doors that are opening and room systems that turn on based on people's presences and things like that.
Well, namely, I'm interested to see what has movement in it that I know doesn't have a person. Like I know that Brian and them are still in the engine area. I know Davis is outside. I know Clayton was in his rooms and he's dead.
Yeah.
So just kind of seeing what areas are showing movement that should not be showing movement.
Yeah. So you see activity in the engine room that you're aware of. You see, and that's really. Oh, you see. Actually, what you see is, activity in Clayton's room, but you see that activity is like you don't know what the activity is. You just know that there like something's active in the room.
Yeah.
And it ceases. It's there and then it's gone. But then you also see doors opening. And the doors that you see opening lead to the lab room.
I thought the lab was gone.
That's like the big science module. There's a giant science module that was on the back of the ship. There's still like an actual just laboratory room that's part of the ship proper, the proper deck. It's on deck B, just across from the med bay. Yeah. And you see activity there.
Okay. Not going there. Mm-mm. I am barricading myself in this room.
Okay. You seal. Try to manually seal the doors yourself since you don't have lockout control anymore.
Yeah. This is a safe room. It's a safe room.
Okay.
I'll get on the comms and let them know that the ship has rerouted itself, going for Earth.
To Arcom that we can hear.
Yeah, open channel.
Okay.
All right. Rye, you have just finished. You and Chem have just finished doing all this, fixing the door, and you hear these comms come in. All these comms, like 3 different things
Yeah.
happen, almost back to back.
Shit, Jam, they're. It sounds like they're everywhere now. Davis is out of the fucking ship. And seeing one of those things.
We gotta help her, right? We gotta get out there somehow. We'll get to her.
Yeah, okay.
But also, what happened to the other 2? Like, that didn't sound good, right?
No, it didn't. Fuck. I don't care about them. Yeah, Davis, though. We should take care of our own, right?
Yeah, we should.
I'm still carrying the incinerator since Cham is too
Yeah.
injured for it, so I'm feeling a little braver now carrying this big thing. I'm like, literally, it's just like my confidence is growing by holding this thing. I'm like,
Yep.
all right, maybe we'll get a chance to fuck it up. So I guess we run towards where we think Davis. I guess where the airlock is,
Yeah. Okay.
but definitely head on a swivel, looking out for any dangers.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know how far we get, but we start
Yeah.
heading
Yeah.
that direction.
I'm taking a look and see how far you head out here. Cham's behind you. And you 2 run up here to this airlock. Or not airlock, this junction. Which is just a ladder going up. You know this ladder well.
That's an up ladder.
It's an up ladder.
Oh yeah,
Sure
this
is.
ladder probably has a dent where I was thrown into
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's an
Nearly-
up staircase, right?
it.
Exactly.
Nearly killed. I finally get to leave deck C.
You finally get to leave deck C.
Oh boy.
You begin climbing this ladder. It feels a little unstable to you. Nothing happens as you're climbing up, but the whole ladder feels rickety. And as you get to deck B, you see why. It looks like in this room, this junction room on deck B, like an explosion happened in this room. The ladder is like broken in one spot, and the whole room is charred. The ladder doesn't look like it would take a whole lot of use, but you were able to make it up okay otherwise.
Yeah, Incinerator's out in front, and I'm just like, all right, I can see when everything's burned.
And you know that you would need to go over here through this door.
There's a lot of bodies up here, Cham.
Yes. You come out and you do see a lot of bodies.
That's
You
an
see-
excessive. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That's an excessive amount of bodies.
One of the bodies you recognize as having the proportions of the abominations that you have been destroying, but this one you can clearly see has been like torn apart, probably by this explosion. The other bodies in this hallway seem to be just humans in what you recognize as Cronus uniforms.
Yeah, I try to look straight ahead and not look down at him too much. Like literally just
Okay.
like like she's getting green around the gills.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, and you can make it about that far here,
Okay.
and you know where you're heading, and you're rushing that way. Are you saying anything to Davis as you're doing this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a very panty like, Davis, we're coming to you. Hold on. Can you make it back into the ship?
Yeah, I think so, but this thing is fast. We need to get away from the whole door as fast as we can. And barricade it.
All right. I want some firepower.
It's out in space. Fire doesn't work out here.
Shit. Well, if it comes in here, I'll blow it up.
All right. At this point, Davis, the creature is still just loping towards you. You can tell you've injured it a little bit with that shot, but it is just loping towards you, getting closer and closer. You are up against. You're now currently like up against the whole door, but you can see that this creature is gaining distance very quickly. What do you wish to do now?
Hold door. I want to hold the door. Can I go through the whole door?
You can try. You can activate it. Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Do I know how long that takes?
Just a couple seconds, like 5 to 10 seconds.
She does the thing with the elevator. We push the button multiple times.
Yeah. All right,
She
Davis.
panically looks at
5
the
to 10 seconds is a long time when you have a monster
It is
chasing
when
you.
something's running up on you, and
Yeah.
you do. Yeah, the whole door starts opening, and Davis, you jump in as soon as the door is open, but that creature is coming after you.
I want to aim point blank to try to get it away one more time.
Okay.
Like as soon as I see its face.
As soon as you see
in
its
the
face.
door.
All right, the whole door starts to close, Davis, and you do. You see the creature coming within view of the within your view of out the door, and you can give me a ranged combat with +2 because you have prepared yourself and are aiming this shot.
Oof.
Ooh boy,
That is a lot of success.
that's a lot of successes.
So
Now your
I get
options
panic.
are,
wanna
your
panic.
options are push the roll and try not to panic, or just accept the panic and hope you don't roll like above a 5. I think is what
I
you
know.
need to roll, a 5 or a 6 to actually
will-
not doing anything.
I will
I thought it was like an 8 or a 9. Didn't we determine
Oh,
that
was it an
last
8 or
time?
9?
Yeah, it was higher.
Maybe it is.
There's a couple things that fuck you up, but the higher ones
No,
are the
I
ones
mean
that make
you would have to roll a 5 because it's the roll plus your stress
Oh,
level.
I see what you're saying, yeah.
So if he rolls a 5, he's got an 8.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I will panic.
Okay.
I feel like this is a good panic time where I just made it through the door and
This is
like,
good
Yep.
panic.
your heart's beating fast as you wait for the thing to come up. You know it's coming, but you don't know when it's coming.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just got chills.
That's not a good one.
6? I
6?
think that's pretty good. You rolled a 3.
Well, he rolled a 3. Oh, sorry. I thought you rolled a 6. Yeah. Sorry.
3
I
plus
forgot
3
it.
is... Yeah.
Added the
Add
whole thing
it.
together.
Don't be trying to
All
miss
right.
me.
I know.
What is a 6? 6. You keep it together. You keep your wits about you. Yes, right on the edge. Like you're right on the edge of getting a nervous twitch.
Fucking
But,
edge.
all right, now
Comfortable
here
with this
that's
one.
that roll. That's the good news. But the other good news, you have 3 extra successes.
Nice.
So you can do a number of things with those extra successes. You can do +1 damage for each success. What were the other ones? You can knock someone prone.
Ooh.
Let me look up.
Can he shoot it into fucking space by knocking it?
Let's see. Ranged combat. What are the...
I would rule if you knock it prone, there's a chance it could get knocked into space.
All right. I know that... I thought I had a list of stunts.
Yeah, switch
I'll bet.
initiative was one of them. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, switch initiative. Yeah, I can't remember what the rest of them are, but yeah, you I think one of them is either knocking them prone or knocking them back, and you maybe knocking them back, especially
that.
if you did it with 3 of your stunts.
Right.
You might get like a really good shot, a really good lucky shot that just destabilizes them completely.
Right. I would prioritize knocking them back over doing extra damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
you've
I'm
seen
gonna
these
say-
things can take a beating.
Yeah. I'm
If
gonna
you
say
let me
with,
do that, I'm gonna say that I shoot it as soon as it enters, and it gets kind of knocked, and I just kick it away from the door.
Nice. All right, you do a shot that destabilizes it, like really stuns it, and then you kick it, and you see it sort of like its feet leave the ship, and it starts to go into free float, and then you don't get to see where it goes because then the door shuts in front of you, Davis.
Oof. Rest in peace, Miller. Thanks for this pistol.
As you're doing that, Davis, Rye and Sham have been running their way up to you, and along the path to get there, Rye,
Mm-hmm.
you pass by an open door. And in this room, you just see a gory mess. This clearly used to be a very affluent bedroom at one point. A nice queen-size bed, some dressers. But you see on the ground here the mangled, dismembered body that, based on the skin color of the two people that went into this room, you pretty much immediately deduce that is the body of John's. You can see arms and arms. Sorry.
I
So,
think...
no, one arm.
No, in fact, only the one arm.
Only the one arm. And arms and legs have been severed. You see a crushed skull in the corner. Like this body has been just torn to pieces.
Shit. I think I found John's. I think this is also John's. Gosh, part of me wants to stay and actually check out this room, but we're also in the middle of a rush job to go help Davis, so.
Yep. And you do. You rush. You rush on.
I'll keep rushing.
Okay. Heading towards.
Wistfully seeing all the nice things in there.
Yep. And you make it to the room where Davis is now like just picking yourself up off the floor after having like kicked the abomination out into space.
I'm just happy to be on deck B.
Mm-hmm.
Davis.
Sorry.
Shit.
Pushing the child away.
So is the door closed? They make it inside?
The door is closed, and
airlock,
there's
I
just
guess?
Davis in this room right now.
Hey.
I don't know how the hell that creature got out on the whole of the ship. But there was
I thought we killed it. Or you killed it.
When?
Or is this another one? Rye's still confused.
Ryan, the other thing that you saw whenever you were heading back this direction as you crossed the catwalk,
Yeah.
you could see the body of the one you guys killed. It splattered on the ground.
Oh, I didn't know that was visible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was another one. This one was on the whole. No injuries or anything.
The fuck can it survive in a vacuum? Although I guess it survived for 70 fucking years anyway.
I don't know what these things are. Apparently they don't need oxygen to get about.
Did you fix it? The comms?
Yeah. Comms look great.
We got the reactor working.
Let's head back to the sorry, would I know the bridge is the place to go to?
Probably, I'm gonna tell Davis that we just passed through we passed through a room and there were a hallway was filled with bodies and a room was filled with other bodies. They were much more fresh. One of them was John's, I think. Shit, we might be the only ones left.
Did you see Clayton's body? We heard him earlier.
There were a lot of bodies, honestly. I didn't really
But Clayton, you can't miss him. He's like
It's not really my thing. I just want to work on machines, man. What do we do now? The ship said something about going to Earth.
Are you serious? You can go to Earth right now. Imagine if these
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
creatures got out onto Earth, the whole planet would be devastated.
No, they got shit that can deal with this, man. We're much safer there than we are here, though, aren't we? If we can make it there.
Think about it,
Guns got
right?
guns.
Is it our safety over the expense of the whole population of Earth? Should we take it for all of mankind?
Fuck
blow this
mankind,
ship
man.
up?
Oh, damn it.
Think about your grandmother, right?
It's my brother I think about.
Your brother, I mean. Think about your brother.
He wouldn't stand a chance against these things. Alright, well, I guess we gotta get you into the pilot seat then? I don't know. Or into Mother. Can any of us do that?
I don't think any of us have access to Mother, but there may be ways to manually redirect the ship, perhaps. At least until we can be sure that these creatures are gone.
And meanwhile, that thing's still out there? She's like staring at the airlock.
I can only assume there's as many as dead crew members that we haven't accounted for.
Shit. Yeah, I guess I should have been counting the bodies or something. All these things come out of a body, don't they? Or we're a person. I'll gingerly step out of the hallway. Because the bridge is just right up here, right?
It is. It's just to the north of you.
Alright. Alright, I guess we'll go to the bridge. I don't know what else to do.
As you all start to step out of this room, you notice that Cham is sort of like slumped against the wall, holding his shoulder, and he looks kind of pale.
Shit. Cham, are you okay?
He doesn't look up immediately. He's like rubbing his shoulder. It looks like he's either hurt more or you're not sure from this distance.
Cham! I'll go up and shake him. I can...
He bats your hands. Get your fucking hands off me, bitch! And then his face pales. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm alright. I'm alright.
I look alarmed and look at Davis. Shit. Yeah. Maybe you got infected with something when you got hit.
Maybe no, I'm good. It's just the shoulder, man. I don't know. I'm all right. Sorry. I don't know what that was.
Shit, I could take a look at you. I know some stuff.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, take a look. It's fine.
Earlier, you saw Davis cock the gun when he had that hostile moment. But she kind of relaxes a little bit as Cham calms down a little bit.
I do medical aid.
You take a look at him, right, and he's got a broken arm. You can just tell that.
Well, there's your problem.
As you look at his shoulder and down to his knee, you can tell that something's broken in the upper arm here. That's why he's been holding his shoulder, trying to like keep it up and take the weight off of it. But he does also just look kind of pale to you, a little sweaty. But also you're all kind of sweaty because you've been running around and you're stressful. But he doesn't. I mean, and also the pain of a broken arm you think might cause someone to look pale and gaunt, but he doesn't look too hot.
All right, you hang tight. We're gonna get some help, okay? We're gonna get to the bridge. I think that's the safest place.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, I'll continue taking point, feeling brave with my incinerator.
Okay, Cham. Or I won't move you, Davis, if you don't want to go with them. But
I assume we're all going together. Yeah.
yeah.
Right, I'll go with them.
Okay.
We know if I need to slow down.
You find the bridge door has been like mechanically locked from the inside. It's not a software lock. Like it just won't open.
Okay.
Doesn't someone have the cutting torch though?
Cham does, I think. Or did I give the bolt gun? Which one do I have? No, I do have the cutting torch. But I'm gonna knock on it first. Be like, hello? Or I'll say in the. I guess I should say in the comms. Is anybody at the bridge? Anybody still alive?
Are you infected?
Wilson?
Who else is still here?
Of course you would survive all this. Listen, it's me, Cham and Davis. We're all here. We fixed the ship up.
And
We're trying to find a safe fucking place to be. There's things everywhere that we found pieces of John's. I think maybe Clayton. There was one of those things outside in fucking space on the hull.
I'll repeat my question. Are any of you infected?
We all took the shot, right? You saw us do that. We're all wounded. Well, Davis, I guess, is okay, but Cham and I are not in good shape. But we're just wounded.
Oh, and you expect me to let you in after you attacked me?
God, fuck off, Wilson. This is bigger than that. Come on. We're stronger together. You know that. We need to...
I let you all in, you all kill me and shove me out there to be fed to that thing. I don't think so.
God
I'm not that stupid.
damn it. I'm just like
Wilson.
pounding on the door.
This is a matter of Earth survival or not.
The ship is already heading to Earth. There's nothing we can do.
We need to stop it until we can get rid of these creatures for certain.
You think I haven't already tried to stop the ship?
Well, like Rai said, let us try together.
And again, let you all force me out of the one room that's safe here.
Wilson, I swear to God, I will cut through this door if I have to.
Make enough noise, let the monsters find you then.
I glare back at Davis and Cham.
This is a situation of your own making. You attacked me when I did nothing. You accused me when I did nothing. Now you expect me to help you?
All right, I'll get
I've
out the
heard
cutting
you
torch.
and Cham say that you would murder me. You don't talk as quietly as you think you do.
I'll be honest, my urge to kill is rising now. Look, Davis is still here. She can pilot the ship.
I'll let you in, weapons on the floor.
It's on the fucking floor.
Do we have an agreement?
Sure, yeah.
I don't hear that from all three of you.
I'm gonna glance at Davis and look at that pistol and then point like a pointed motion at the door. Look, weapons on the floor, and I make a show of like making a loud clattering sound when I drop the incinerator.
Again, I'm only hearing you.
Cham speaks up. Yeah. What does he have?
The bolt gun, I think.
Yes, he has a bolt gun. Yeah, all right. Bolt gun's on the ground. I wasn't gonna shoot you with a fucking bolt gun. That's kind of silly.
Davis. I know you're there.
You, right, Cham? You look behind you, and Davis is not behind you.
I get on the comms. Davis? Davis? Davis! Cham, what the fuck? I thought she was just behind you.
Of course, everyone took Davis's side when I told y'all he killed their doctor. But no, I'm lying to everybody. Now look, you just set a psychopath loose.
Davis?
I'll open the door.
Okay,
I
now I just look
will-
bewildered.
I will unblock the door and take 3 steps back and cock the shotgun and have it pointed right at their face as they come through the door.
Okay. Yeah, the door opens. Right, you're looking at Wilson with a shotgun pointed right at you.
Alcott's like, wait, where? I just look confused and bewildered now. Where the fuck is Davis? She was right here.
Probably off stealing more things. I tried to warn you all. She's going to get us all murdered by the corporation when we get home. Any weapons?
I look down at the incinerator at my feet. Can I kick this into the room at least?
In the corner.
All right. I'll do that and walk in and nudge Cham inside.
Cham,
You're still an asshole, Wilson.
give me a reason. Do I see that Cham is like pale and...
You do. You see this Cham is very pale, very sweaty, very glistening.
How's your head, Cham?
It's not my head. It's my arm. It ain't good.
I told you we all took the shot.
I don't feel too hot in general.
So did they, and one of theirs already tried to kill me. In the chair, Cham. Don't even bother to get up.
I'm still calling on the intercom like, Davis, what the fuck?
Yeah. And Davis, I assume you're not answering.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
When they're in, the door goes shut and locks behind them again.
Okay, then I'm gonna cut away to another scene because we're gonna have to do a little bit of combat here real quick.
Uh-oh.
Because Davis, Clayton fires.
Wait, what's happening?
You don't know what's happening.
Oh my
Something is
goodness.
happening elsewhere on the ship.
I'm the only person that's not actually doing like whispered shit with the GM. I'm just every character I play is more naive than the last.
Yeah.
Do we hear gunshots though?
You probably would. Yeah, you probably would at this point because you hear a shotgun blast go off.
Shit.
Clayton. Looks straight at Rye. You said he was dead.
There were a lot of bodies in there. Wow.
It's just as useless.
And
The fuck is going on? Character traits just bewilderment.
confusion.
So, Chris, because I knew where Clayton was going in his
Yes.
room,
Yeah,
and I heard the shot, can I start to make my way there?
you can. But you can see now the activity that you were talking about with that you said was at the lab. Now you see that there was that activity, other activity going to that lab. But yes, you want to go to Clayton's room now.
That's the last place I knew Clayton was.
Yes. Okay.
So just kind of as a check before heading to the lab.
Yep. Okay.
And
you
Rye's
can-
coming with me.
Okay. Well.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, you tell her that.
Dude,
Well,
basically.
the butt of my shotgun will tell her that after you.
fuck is? I'm actually more pliable right now because I'm so like I've been so disarmed by recent events. All my confidence is drained back down.
Davis,
After you.
Davis, do you return fire?
Yes.
Okay, give me a shot.
Do you give me the
Just like a
incinerator
little
back, or
range
you
combat.
just go ahead?
No. Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck!
Wow, Ray is like
Holy
secretly and not so secretly
fuck.
amazing at this game.
All right.
All the extra damage.
He took, by the way, for those of you listening, he took 0 damage from what I'm looking at from the public rolls of Lance Clayton's shotgun, and just rolled 4 successes on the pistol that was given to him by the captain. Wow.
That pistol, it's just
Headshot.
wheeling that thing like yeah. Okay, yeah.
Bullseye and Whomper heads.
Yep. Davis, you just that shotgun, like it's kind of like what do you call it? Like a standoff sort of situation, and like he goes to fire, but like you see like the shelf next to you, the glass shatters, and you just cold as ice just put a bullet between his eyes.
Shit. I don't care what side Davis is on. I'm on it. Damn.
Is that cool thing where he blows the pistol?
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Okay. So Wilson, yeah, as you are escorting Rye, and if Rye goes, Cham goes. So if
I apparently I'm being led by gunpoint towards somewhere.
by gunpoint, all
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But
The two people who
I'm more
threatened to
curious.
murder me.
Yeah, I'm more curious
Yes.
to know like what's going on than even paying attention to what Wilson's doing back there.
Right, yeah. As you all are traveling, you hear these gunshots blare. Like you hear a shotgun, and then like a half second later, just one pistol blast, and then it's quiet.
And I can tell it's further away than Clayton's rooms, right?
You can. It echoes
Okay.
down the hallways. It is
Hey,
not
Davis?
something that's in your immediate vicinity. It is an echoing thing.
Yeah, I'm still trying to communicate on the comms.
Yeah, and Davis is just not responding, unless you want to, Davis.
She starts panting. Shit. I came to look for more of those creatures and found Clayton. He was starting to turn.
Wait, why? What the fuck would you leave us?
Wilson wasn't going to let us on the bridge. Was he just going to stand there and just idly do nothing?
Well,
This ship is speeding along towards Earth with who knows how many alien creatures on board.
Wilson did let us in. She's got a damn shotgun, though.
Well, yeah. How long did it take her? Look what I did. I found another one who was about to turn in that same time.
Shit.
Took
Where
care of
are
him.
you, Davis?
I'm at the lab. Don't know what Clayton was doing here. Probably trying to take some of those samples for himself.
You left us.
Oh,
You left us.
Like you did. How many
Well-
samples do you have, Davis?
What am I going to do with these samples? I'm destroying them all as I find them. We don't need these back on Earth. Think of mankind and what this ship is bringing back towards Earth.
Right, you and Cham feel the gun in your back pushing you forward.
Yeah, no, we're still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You three go into this bedroom. Yeah, as I described, this is Clayton's wardroom and quarters. It's a spacious area, at one point luxurious. The bed is soaked with blood. The couch cushion stuffing is all torn out. The furniture in the room is destroyed. There is blood everywhere, just like a Jackson Pollock painting. And there are body parts that, again, if you spent some time in looking at them, you might deduce are the remains of John's.
Okay. Is this his closet right here?
It is.
Okay.
Would you like to go in?
Yeah.
Okay. You go into the closet. and start looking around. It's a enormous walk-in closet. Like, it's a walk-in closet that is twice the size of a normal crew member's quarters.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And that, at first, even to you, Wilson, strikes you as odd. Like, you're aware of, like, the accoutrements of being a corporate agent on a big ship like this. You didn't get those on the Montero, and that, but you're aware of what it is like. But this is beyond the pale. This is weird. There's not even that many clothes in this giant walk-in closet.
Mm-hmm.
You start looking around,
While
Wilson.
she's doing that, I would like to come up behind, shut the closet door, and run to the bridge.
Okay.
And hope Jam responds this guy.
So yeah, let me get into this description because I
Go
felt
ahead.
this was like capture her attention, and you
Yeah,
like, had the
that's
opportunity to do
exactly
it.
right. She turned her back on us.
You start looking around this closet, Wilson, and behind one string of a couple shirts, you see a control panel, and you look at this control panel, and you see a control setup for things like eject. You see controls for 3 cryopods, and you start. It all clicks together in your head. This is a shuttle. This is not a closet.
Okay.
And as that clicks in your head, you hear a slam behind you as the closet door shuts with you inside of it.
Okay.
Rye, you're running back towards the bridge. Are you taking Cham with you, Chams? Cham
Yeah.
is looking winded. Like, not only is he looking sweaty, but he's looking winded too. Like, he's coming with you, but he's just not looking great.
Now I'm thinking I need to take him to the med lab. I don't know where Davis is. That was the fucking problem. I'm trying to call out to where Davis is, and yeah, I'm taking Cham to the med lab. Fuck that.
Okay.
I mentioned in the conversation with Wilson I meant the lab.
Yeah, you did. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll go there. I'll bring
Okay.
Cham.
All right, you guys head to the med lab. Yeah. As you all start to head for the med lab,
And Chris, just to be clear, nobody else saw what I saw, right?
no one else saw what you saw. No,
Okay.
they saw you go into a closet, and who knows why Rye thinks you went into a closet.
I literally just reacted to that
Yeah, it was just
opportunity.
an
I was like,
opportunity.
oh, all right.
Yep. Rye, behind you, as you start bringing Cham to the med lab, Cham is like muttering to himself. You can't hear what he's saying, but he's just like whispering things and like blinking a lot and sweating a lot.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
Bye, Rye.
It's all right, Cham. We're gonna get you some help. Poor trusting Rye.
All right, you all arrive in the med lab. Davis, what are you doing right now?
She calls out, "Where are you guys? We need to meet up."
We just fucking ditched Wilson. Back in that fancy room. I'm taking Cham to the med lab. He's doing really bad.
Oh shit! Can you take care of him? I'll join you soon. I'm heading there right now.
I want to try.
And so yeah, I'll start running towards the med lab.
Okay. Kayla, Rye, as you come into the med lab, you see what other people saw when they went into the med lab, which is the body of Flynn with the bullet hole in the back of his head.
I'm not even sure I would be able to parse any of
Process.
it. Like, yeah, I literally see bodies everywhere. I'm kind of desensitized, but also
At this
still.
point, the whole like, what's going on?
We're not
is, like-
really investigating bodies mode. We're just like rushing through. This is like end of the act of the horror movie where just there's no time for any of that.
Okay.
So I take a note of it in some way, but otherwise I have no time to actually process that.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, Kayla. Yeah. Well, beyond the body down farther down the hallway with the bullet hole, you also see the remains of Valerie Reed that's been cut in two with a shotgun.
Yeah,
but again,
that's
it's
definitely
gory.
it's disturbing.
It's a little,
yeah.
it's disturbing. But if you step over those bodies, you can get down to the southern section of this.
Once you get past all the bodies, it's not nearly as bad.
Down to the southern section, there's a med pod. That you can put Cham in. They look dusty and disused, but one of them is functional. One of them is that these med pods are like, like you see, like they almost look like a cryo tube. They've got like a plexiglass sort of cover that you close on someone, and the med pod does its thing. One of them, however, whatever was inside the med pod, you can't see it because it's just coated. The plexiglass is coated in blood. But the other one, although it's dirty and dusty, is still functional.
Okay. I guess I'll gingerly put Cham in the one that looks more functional.
Okay. You do that, and you start to run it. Wilson, what are you doing at this point?
I am trying, honestly, to get my wits about me and figure out a plan.
Okay. Okay. Wilson, as you're doing that, you pass by a panel. As you've been looking at some of these, as you look at some of these, sorry, that was supposed to be whispering.
All of your whisperings. I don't know half the shit that's going on in this game. I swear to God, this is gonna be an epic.
Here's the best part.
An epic
Nobody
post
knows,
chat. Yeah.
Nobody knows who that was actually supposed to
That's
go
true.
to.
Yeah.
I literally don't.
Wilson, as you pass by one of these panels, you see an error message reading out. And it says, navigation system failure, comm system offline.
We did the comms.
Can I tell how old that message is?
It's very recent. It's like an alert message. It's not like a log. It's like something that's like a warning message is popping up.
Davis, you sly son of a bitch.
Right?
I myself am naive, and my characters are very naive as what's going on.
Right. As you put the med pod in, it looks like the med pods have been calibrated to the studies that they were doing on Draconis 26. So the readings you get out are with that data plugged into the medical systems, which is unfortunate for you because it confirms something. A message pops up and it says, Draconis 26 strain, infection detected. Recommended treatment, none.
And I do know what that is, though, right? Because we had that discussion.
You had the discussion about the antidote, yes.
Okay.
About what it does to people, what it could do to people.
I look at that and my face pales and I start to remember, like, oh, shit. Cham, can I communicate with him or no?
Yeah, he's in there, but you can communicate with him.
Okay. Cham, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you all right.
Cham, you're infected with that stuff, that shit. Rye starts to break down at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, those fucking monsters, Cham.
I'm turning into one.
Oh, I can't say it. I'm just like, fuck. There's got to be something we can do.
I don't want to hurt you, Rye.
Jam. I don't trust anyone here but you. You can't do this to me.
Kiss him. Kiss him.
You can't leave me like this.
I feel it, Rye. I don't know how this works, but I don't think it's gonna be long. Even now, I'm really fucking angry. Maybe it's because I'm this, but I think it's the thing too. I don't know what to do.
Fuck. He still has the. I say, do you still have the bolt gun, Jam?
He doesn't have it on him. He would have
Okay.
had to put that down
Okay.
to get into the med pod. Yeah.
I pick up the bolt gun and I look at him and just start losing it again. Jam, I can't fucking do this, man.
As he starts to say something, you all hear a noise. It sounds at first like a rattling, like air ducts, just like an AC system turning on and rattling the air ducts. But it starts to get louder. Right now. Okay, there you go. Okay.
She calls back. Right. Jim. Are you all right?
Okay. Sorry, OBS popped up and said we got disconnected and then reconnected immediately, so hopefully everything is still smooth. It looks like
Okay.
everything's fine on my end. Okay.
Yeah.
You broke
Just
the
about-
communications. There's no communications.
You broke the comms.
Comm channels down.
I assume I've been on private with Cham, and then yeah, I hear that, and I'm just I don't even know. I'm
Just to the med room. I taking it slow. I think I'm hearing something in the air ducts.
Yeah, I'm probably not responding. Yeah, I'm not responding. I'm like glued into what's happening with Cham right
Yeah,
now. So
yeah.
this would be a great time to have something terrible happen to
That's right.
happen.
All right, Wilson, as you are back in the bridge at this point, that was where, yes, okay, you're back in the bridge and you're looking at the readouts, trying to get a read of what's happening, and you start looking at activity on the monitors, and you're seeing activity in the med lab, which you're fairly aware of, and you're seeing there was a whole door access that just recently happened, and you're watching doors open and close in the ship, and you can see a beeline being made down to C deck.
Okay.
Not a restaurant in C deck, I don't think.
No, that's fucking where Davis is going.
I am fascinated to know what's going on in that storyline. I have no idea. Both y'all are playing 4D chess over here.
But Rye, in your room with Cham begins to, he opens the med pod and he pushes it open and he sits up and he's starting to say something as this noise starts to rise. This rattling noise in the ducts. Until you all, it stops. It suddenly stops. And then right above the med pod, in like the ceiling corner of the room, you hear and you look up and there is a creature hunkered in like the corner of the ceiling and the wall. It is hunkered up there where you can see that there used to be an air duct vent. It looks like this. White, pale skin, a bulbous head. Rye, as you look at it, you recognize that the left side of the creature, of this disgusting creature, is mangled. Like its left leg is malformed, left arm is malformed, and your mind flashes back to a tiny little creature that bursted out of the head of a scientist being blasted in the left side by a shotgun. At this point, I'm going to need you guys to roll me some initiative.
I start screaming. Damn it. Alien, we were having a tender moment here.
Is it initiative dice?
Initiative dice, that's correct.
Do you need a tracker on for it to work?
I do need the tracker on. Yes, so try it again.
Alien.
Okay, that's what got rolled. So that's what we're rolling with. I'm very sorry.
Are
Oh, goodness. All right. The creature in the corner of the room screams at you.
That's a lot of screams.
And I guess actually it has to be next to someone. So it actually like crawls down the wall above the med pod to get in Sham's face and scream at it. And Sham, you see, like, he was already sweating, and he is just like he's almost looking skeletal to you at this point. He's looking real bad. And he begins to like twitch in front of you. And then...
Wait, is he like exacerbating his condition? This is some bullshit. We were having a dramatic send-off.
As it screeches at Sham from behind the creature, its tail lashes out and just like makes a deep carve in Sham's chest.
Oh.
Now it only does one. It only does one damage, and Sham is actually a pretty healthy boy.
Is he now?
You just
in
described him as being really awful.
He's just, yeah.
He's fine.
He's not doing great right now, but he's in general a healthy guy. And that is the neomorph's turn. Wilson, you're currently on the bridge. What would you like to do? You can see, you don't really know what's going on in the med lab right now, but again, you came there to track movement, and you see movement heading down to the reactor. It is, okay. You can see like the beeline being moved, and you've watched people head down to that reactor before, and you can see exactly what's happening.
I am going to grab Daniel Cooper underneath the arms
Daniel
and
Cooper.
start dragging his body towards the closet.
Okay.
even the game mother's like,
Okay. I will be fascinated to hear where you're going with this. Yeah, you can start dragging his body towards Clayton's
We've
room
run out of
for
living
sure.
people, so we're working with what we got. We do have an abundance of dead people, though.
We do.
Are you whispering things?
I'm just staring at the computer typing.
Here's what I'm gonna do to this body.
I'm going to string it up,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to make
do
it
it like
yell.
a scarecrow for aliens.
I'm going to make it call out to Davis and be like, Davis, look,
No,
I'm
no.
still alive.
I'm a big juicy human. I don't know where I'm going. Shouldn't have eaten all that protein.
Okay. Rye, as you look at this scene in front of you, Sham turns to you and he says,
It continues with the conversation. So anyway, I says to Mabel, I says,
sorry, before I was so rudely interrupted, what were we talking about?
Jam, this reminds me of a time. Right?
He is sort of just very pale, shaking, backing away from the creature. He says, he turns to you and he says, "This is a gift, Rye. This is how it has to go down. You run now. I got this."
I give him some quick nods. Jam. I'm sorry. Thank you. And Rye runs. Well, Rye's got a fucking busted leg, so I don't think
Yes,
I
he
actually
does.
literally can run, but I do that run that oh god, what's her name does in Jurassic Park, where she's running from the bunker after seeing Dr. Arnold's arm, and she's got like the flashlight,
like
and
the
she's like, yes,
ta-da.
it's such a distinctive run, but it's so I imagine
Yes.
if you're like you're really like scared running, but you're also injured,
Yeah.
that's the kind of run.
It's just a lame leg.
Dr.
at that
Ellie
point.
Sattler is
Yeah.
the
Yep.
character.
Yes, indeed. It's a great scene.
Yeah, it is. So I don't know how far I can get, but I'm using all of my everything
Okay.
to just fucking book it.
Where are you running to?
I don't fucking know, man. There's no safe place. I guess the bridge. I'm calling out to Davis, like it's there. Yeah, it's in the med lab. Rise, or Cham's got it in the med lab.
Get away from there as fast as you can.
I'll go to the bridge, and that's I don't know again how far I can make it, but that's where I'm going.
Yeah, you make it about that far. What you hear as you're running is you hear Cham going, "Come on! Come on!" And you hear just his voice cut off suddenly.
Cool. Cham. That's a cool way to go.
All right, Leah, you've told me what you're doing on your turn.
Fuck.
I'm running towards Rye, of course.
Of course.
Of
yeah.
course, yeah. I want to be the only person left on the ship with no clue what's going on.
I'm coming to help Rye as well.
She says in the comm, Rye,
Yep.
where are you heading?
Everybody's coming to help
Right.
Rye. To the
I'm right
bridge.
behind you.
I screamed, I'm going to the bridge. I don't know where else to go.
Rye, as you go running up the hallway, you look down this hallway that you're running up towards.
Catch Davis just
fear
like
in your head.
stuff in
You're
pockets.
terrified. There's a monster behind you. The sight you see in front of you is Wilson, fireman carrying the headless body of Dr. Cooper down a hallway.
You know what? That is not the strangest thing I've seen today. I probably think I'm hallucinating. Like it's the end of The Shining, and I'm running through past all the open doors, and there's just some fucked up stuff going on.
Like teddy bears doing fellatio, you know, you're just seeing all sorts of shit. And it's
You just gotta press on, man. Well, this is all for the therapist later if we make it that far.
Wilson, do you want to say anything to Rye as you see Rye just screaming fear in her eyes, running up that hallway as you're coming down it?
Grab his legs. Hurry up.
Just don't even skip a beat. Immediately get over here and start helping me. And psychologically, I probably would because you're like carrying something. Like, help me with this.
Just, I can be helpful here.
Oh my god. I was like, what are you doing? There's fucking monsters back there and jam, and I'm just like a blubbering mess.
Yeah, you should have this conversation now. Like, I'm gonna take you out of combat right now because you
Yeah,
don't know
I'm
where the
just-
creature's
I'm
at.
What the? Who the fuck? What are you doing, champ? Is he back there? There's a monster. We gotta get the fuck out. What the? What?
I will reach over and slap Kayla right.
Yeah, I don't finish a single sentence. It's just beginnings of sentences.
We have
Alright,
to move, and we have to move now. If you want to get off this ship alive, you're going to do exactly as I say.
She shuts up.
Grab his feet, let's go.
She does. She...
Displacement drive malfunction. Cascade failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 10 minutes.
Damn it, Davis.
You all hear
I'm Bill fucking Paxton in this scenario. I'm just the one that freaks out in every scene and is like, we're gonna die. It's all over. I'm the stupidest one here. Rise the Bill Paxton in this fucking the Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
It's game over, man. Game over.
Where's my body?
But yeah, at this point, I haven't seen Davis in a while. Wilson's here and somehow not scared out of her mind, so I'm following Wilson's orders.
okay. The two of you begin dragging the headless body of Daniel Cooper.
Did not have that on their bingo card. I agree, random.
Alright. It's literally an unceremonious, literally just throw it in the closet, grab Rye by the shirt, and we go get the body of the mutate.
Okay. Where was the nearest abomination? I can't remember where.
I think it was by the bridge door.
That's right. That's where you guys fought the. Or no,
Yeah.
that was the one that blew his head off. That's where you guys
Yeah.
encountered the
Yeah,
old one.
that's the one I want.
Okay. Okay, you all head towards that. Rye, you're just going with Wilson.
Yeah. Jeez, the highly suggestible type. Wilson has authority without Cham, like she's got nothing left.
Yeah.
And Wilson's there and seems to have her shit in order, so yeah, I'd be like, alright.
Okay. It's a bad time for Raymond to walk away.
Raymond, come back.
Maybe come back.
You're integral to whatever it is the hell you're doing.
You all begin to grab this body. And as you do, you hear the rattling of air ducts from behind you coming up the walkway towards you.
I will.
Rye, you know what this is. You just heard
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. It's here. It's here. Shit.
I'll grab Rye and we'll hide in the junction room.
Okay.
Kill Jam.
You pull yourselves into the junction room. You close the doors, I assume.
Mm-hmm. I will throw something down that air shaft so it sounds like something has gone down.
Oh, okay. Down the junction ladder.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me. What kind of roll is that? I think that would be probably a mobility roll. I don't think there's like a sleight of hand or deception roll, that kind of stuff. Yeah, give me a mobility roll.
Damn it. Can I push it?
You can push it. You want to push it?
Push
Yeah.
it real good. I don't
So,
see
I just
any
do-
of these rolls.
Mobility -1,
don't?
so that way I don't
Oh,
roll
so they've still got. You can tell. Everybody can turn off whisper. I think everybody's had whisper on. Maybe still.
Oh, yeah. I think so, yeah. Make roll secret.
It's a toggle. Yeah.
Yeah, whoops.
Well, she didn't get any successes.
I got 0 successes.
Yeah.
Alright, so if I push it, I hit another stress, and then I just do it again, but do I
Do
do
the whole-
-1 so that way it doesn't add the extra stress?
You
or...
do add the extra stress.
Yeah,
The only
I
thing you
get
don't
roll for it.
re-roll is any successes that you made, but you didn't make any successes, so. Oh, damn!
Oh, that was a good push. That was a
Okay.
good push. 3 successes, 0 panics.
I throw like a wrench or something I find on the floor down there enough to make a loud clatter. So it sounds like
Yeah.
we are running to a floor down below.
Okay.
I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter.
I pushed you out and you were eaten by an alien.
No, that's not how it goes.
You all don't hear what's happening outside the doors, but Leah, as you are coming up from Deck C from the south, you do hear that sound coming from the junction room to the north of you.
Sorry, what sound?
It sounds like something like she just dropped something down the ladder, but to you it sounds like just a clanging noise happening. You can't hear it very clearly, but coming from to the north of you, from that junction room.
She'll slow down and have her pistol out, and then call out, Right, where'd you go?
You even attempt to say anything, her hand goes over your mouth.
Okay.
Right, we need to find a way off this ship.
I feel so conflicted. I still have
That's what you said.
only the foggiest idea of what's going on. Wilson hasn't actually offered me anything except threats.
You threatened to kill me.
That is true.
Now,
You get what you get. You don't throw a fit.
looking at these plans of this ship, is there any sort of like escape ship? You know, like how the other one had the Daisy sort of thing. Can we tell by looking at the plan? of the
You
ship?
cannot tell by looking at the plans.
There is a level D that's a vehicle bay.
There is, and you guys would have seen from the catwalk that it is completely empty. Any vehicles that used to be parked there are gone.
No.
And you do know that there were actually escape pods on this ship. But as part of the logs, looking when you guys first got here, you would see that they all ejected pretty early on in the voyage. People trying to get away from whatever was happening on the ship.
So can I hear that clattering outside of the junction room anymore?
Not right now. Right now, you don't hear anything outside the junction room, except for Davis calling out.
Okay. I will open the door and see what we see.
Okay. you open the door about the same time that Davis comes around the corner into the hallway, bringing you two face to face.
Listen,
Davis.
throwing me the pistol. What are you doing here? I thought you
What
were
are
on the
you
bridge.
doing here?
I'm heading to the bridge.
From where, Davis?
I was heading toward the med lab until I heard that Sham didn't quite make it. Right, are you back there?
Drive malfunction.
That thing is huge. It killed Cham.
We need to work together to get off this ship. I don't know what's going on.
That's what I've been saying. You're the one that fucking ran off.
I went to go kill the monster. Clayton, remember?
The monster, comma Clayton.
I don't know if there's more creatures on the hull. They maybe got to the comms. I'm not sure I can reverse. How do we reverse the self-destruct? What is going on?
Only the person that started it can reverse it, Davis.
What are you implying, Wilson?
That if you were really where you were, the self-destruct wouldn't be going off. At that, she raises her gun. Says, put your pistol on the floor.
Wilson, don't be crazy. There's
Pistol on the floor.
She has her hands up. There are only 3 of us. And she slowly kind of starts to put the pistol down. There's only the 3 of us left. And we have to work together to navigate this ship back to Earth. So she'll put it down.
Kick it towards me.
What are you doing, Wilson?
Kick the gun towards me.
You won't be able to get out of here without the pilot.
I don't trust you, Davis.
I imagine she's point blank, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
You guys are about 10 feet away from each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
close.
Yeah. I'm not gonna miss.
I mean, she can like see that she's in a junction of the hall, like, you know, up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
But, you know, Wilson's pretty good with a shotgun.
I mean, David's pretty good with a pistol too. I don't know what happens here.
Davis put the pistol on the floor, so.
Yeah.
Rye, I don't know who you're gonna trust, but watch closely. And she'll kick the pistol towards Wilson. Let
Okay.
Rye have the pistol, if anything.
Ryan knows why she's not allowed to have a weapon.
Now what? She says to Wilson as her, you know.
Which Ryan's still holding an incinerator.
No, I'm not.
No,
you're not.
I made him leave it in the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, you left it there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
David says, now what? You get that short gun pointing at me. I'm unarmed. Now, will you help?
Where's the
Us work
pistol? Where's the
together.
pistol right now?
It's at Wilson's feet.
It's next to my feet. I am going to kick it towards the junction ladder.
I'll dive for it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Let's all go to the bridge.
Give me. Both of you give me mobility rolls. Just do a contested mobility roll to see who. Dexterity wise. I probably won't do.
I have 1 success and 0 panics. Wilson
Right,
got
you
2
dive-
successes.
You got 2 successes. Either one of you can push it if you want, but.
I already beat him.
Yeah, no, I won't
Yeah.
push it.
Alright, you dive for it.
I make it
Ryan,
half-hearted,
the
but my leg gives out.
Yeah, exactly. And the gun, like, she kicked it very accurately towards the
Yeah.
ladder, and it goes clattering down.
Fuck. We need as much as we can get against those monsters. We can't fucking kill each other.
Tell that to Davis, who's killed half the crew.
I mean,
Do you deny it, Davis?
half the crew has turned into monsters, Wilson.
what Rye
Says
said.
Davis.
I am only killing those that are turning, transforming to those abominations we've been seeing.
Let's all.
Displacement drive malfunction. Cascade failure imminent.
The warning says 5 minutes.
So what is it warning? I'm not clear on this.
That it's a self-destruct sequence. That the reactor is unstable.
Oh.
That the ship is going to explode.
Why the fuck is this ship going to explode? Why is this ship going to explode? We're all on the ship. Who would do that?
So, I will. Not going to put the shotgun down, but I will angle it down in a more placating manner and say, you can try and get to the bridge and stop this, but I'm going down below to figure out what's going on. Rye, go with Davis.
What? We're gonna fucking split up again? Are you crazy?
I will
I
say
have to go
this.
figure out whatever Davis broke downstairs.
I will say this, Wilson. At this point, 5 minutes in, you're pretty sure you're not going to be able to fix whatever's happening with the reactor. You're pretty sure that you're not going to be able to fix it. Get down, like you might get down there in 5 minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes, and then you don't know. You're not a mechanic, so you're pretty positive you're not going to be able to stop this.
Davis, did you do something to the ship?
I didn't do anything to the ship. Something happened. I don't know if there's still someone around or if one of those abominations managed to trigger something. But we need to figure a way off of this ship. I don't know if there's any other ways, but we got less than 5 minutes left.
Well, you might as well go check the bridge.
Well, too bad somebody blew up our other ship. I mumble. And the captain.
Who do you think that was, Rye?
Displacement drive malfunction.
I don't fucking care anymore,
We all-
man.
We
I
all
Just-
know.
just want to get out of
Hurry up
here.
and find something.
No, we all know who destroyed the Cronus. Or I mean the
From
Chariot.
the depths of the ladder where you knocked that stuff down, you all hear a hissing noise and the clattering of something.
It comes
coming
up with the gun.
It's on the tail.
It just peeks up there.
I got it now.
Now I've got a gun, assholes. Oh no, it's got a gun.
I need everybody to give me initiative.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die the second we step foot on the ship.
Nice.
God
Of
damn you. We roll great for initiative. He rolls like greater.
Oh my goodness!
It's gonna fuck me.
I didn't. I'm
up.
not. So I didn't do that. I did not. I'm not like breaking the rules or anything. This just happened.
It just happened.
It just happened.
Wilson and I rolled an 8 for initiative. Davis with a 4. Chris for the neomorph rolled a 10 and a 9.
Just.
Which means
Just
it's
happened
getting
to
the
happen.
jump on us again.
Okay.
I think thematically I dove for the gun, watched it clatter, heard you guys, I've been turned around, like stood up, and then all of a sudden I hear the sound and my character like slowly turns around.
Yep. Which of you has the higher agility? Rye and Wilson.
I have a 3 agility.
I have a 4.
Okay. All right. Kayla, the creature at this point, this whole I feel like I've let you guys go way too long without this. At this whole situation, and then climaxing with this creature coming out of the ladder, everybody gains the stress.
Oh yeah, it has been a while.
All of you. Yeah, we haven't done that. We haven't
actually
there's
gained any stress in a while.
There's like
yeah.
2 or 3 situations that probably should have gained stress, but I
Yeah,
forgot.
I'm actually surprised I don't have. This is my 4th stress point. That's actually surprisingly low.
But as it comes up, it again, like, unfurls out of the ladder and gets in your face, Rye.
In fact, I've probably seen the creature attack Cham and everything. I think I'm gonna give myself another stress for that. That was just that bad.
Actually, yes, that is actually very appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So I'm gonna put myself to 5.
From
Yeah.
that, yeah.
I'm very stressed.
Yep. And Rye, it is going.
Panic roll.
Scream in your face. Please give me a panic roll.
How about a
no.
10 skis?
What's a 10? I need to pull that back up.
It's not good.
Ken, freeze. You're frozen by fear or stress for 1 round.
That sounds appropriate.
Losing your next slow action. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range of you increases by 1. That's all of you.
Wow.
So yeah, you just lock up, right?
Yep.
Yep. You've seen too much.
I've seen too much. I'm at the end of my rope.
Ray, what's your stress level at?
6.
Is your name Ray?
Sorry. It's Rye. That's
Well,
a little
Rye,
confusing.
it's Rye,
I'm at a 5 now.
Okay.
And as he screams at you, Rye. Oh damn!
He misses.
Wow.
I don't know how to roleplay that. You were frozen still, but it
Still
like
shaking its head from having the gun pop right off on top of it.
maybe.
It's like, oh,
Expected me to move and I didn't, and then somehow threw it off.
That's it, yeah, maybe. It like jumped expecting you to move and you did not, and it ends up
Oh,
here.
that would have been
And
bad news bears too. So you do no damage on no successes? Wow.
that's right. Don't hit.
Okay.
All right, then it is Wilson's turn. Wilson, what are you doing? And again, the alarms have not stopped. The alarms are still going.
Still having an existential
The
crisis.
ship is going to blow up in the next few minutes.
I shut the door and start running.
Fucking
Okay.
asshole.
Okay,
And then I yell back at Davis, if I'm going to die, I'm not going to die next to you.
David says, we'll see about that.
You put the handcuffs on her.
Closing the door can be your fast. Well, you can do 2 fast actions. Closing the door can be your fast action, and then running to the next zone, which would be about here, is your other fast action.
Okay.
Rye, your turn. You're frozen.
I'm frozen.
You have a fast action. You just don't have a slow one. So you could try
I thought
to...
does the leg fuck him up my fast action though? My
Um,
leg injury, or is it just something to do with running?
that has to do with running, yeah. If you want to run.
I have no idea what I can do in a fast action. I'd have to look that back up.
What can you do in a fast action? I'll tell you. You could shove and engage enemy away. Make a grapple attack. You could aim a weapon. You can try to run, but again, that's the thing. Like for you, running is a slow action, so you can't run.
Yeah.
So you can try to like disengage from the creature, just sort of
Sure.
like, shove it away and like get to the other side of the room.
Yeah, there's not much room here.
There's a closed door, and you can't with only one fast action. You can't go through you can't open a door. So
Oh, I'm pretty fucked. I guess I'll just try to shove it away. It's really the only thing I can react to do.
okay. So you can shove it away and disengage, which means you can move. You can like just move to the side of the room.
Yeah.
Which I imagine you're like almost like you're on your hands and knees, just like shuffling back from.
Yeah, it's basically just a horror moment. Like
Full-
I'm just trying to keep it, shoving it back, but there's really nothing I can do. It's gonna
Yep.
tear me apart. I don't know if that's a roll I need to make or.
No, it's not. It's just an action you take.
Okay.
All right, Davis.
Davis takes off after Wilson.
Okay. With your fast action, Davis, you can get into the next zone, which is again next to Wilson. What do you?
And
What do
then-
you still got a slow action? What do you do?
I think I don't have a weapon. I think this is the time to let everyone know. Leah Davis starts to transform into an android.
You see Davis's like eyes roll back in her head, and her posture just immediately fixes up into perfect posture, and she begins advancing on you, Wilson.
All right.
What that means for you, Davis, is you no longer have any stress. You cannot panic. You have +2 to strength and agility.
Wait, can I choose to be an android too? This sounds great.
And you cannot push rolls. That's the other thing. You cannot push.
Does my health change?
If I think your agility is tied to so your health is tied to your strength, so I think it would change.
You made
it
it.
didn't change by itself.
Damn.
Oh, it didn't? I thought strength.
Did you know?
It should. Oh, I know. You have to manually do it. Here, I'll do it.
Once again, I'm role playing, but I am legitimately shocked and naive. Did you know he was a fucking android? What the hell? Ah, I'm gonna die not knowing too. That's so sad.
All right, Davis. What are you actually doing now?
Attacking Wilson.
Okay.
Oh my
A close
god.
combat roll?
This just
Just
turns
like-
into Terminator all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a close combat as you advance on, or give me a close combat roll. Okay, Davis. At this point, you do have an option where you can use your. How does it work? Your next fast action to try to block it with something you're holding.
Okay. Wilson.
Sorry,
you
yeah,
mean
Wilson. Yeah, I do mean
I
Wilson.
have so many questions.
Is the fast action the one that I would use to like attack with though?
No,
Okay, then I'll do
the
that.
one that's the one you would use to run with.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll do that. I'll use my fast action, my future fast action to block this.
Okay. So give me. Hold on, I gotta look that up. Block. Blocking. You blocking is a fast action. You roll for close combat, and for each success you roll, you can decrease a damage by 1.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
so
not gonna go well.
give me a close combat roll. Yeah.
This is not gonna go well at all. Oh, I got one.
Oh,
Oh damn!
Wow.
That's crazy. You got 5 stress and you.
Wilson's
Hey.
got some final girl fucking energy about her.
Corporate liaisons do not stress.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
we think through the problem and act on it.
Yep. So you use your fast action, Wilson, to like hold the shotgun up at like as Wilson like attempts to either punch you or grab at you or whatever you want to do, Wilson or Rye. I mean,
Davis.
or sorry, Davis.
Too many names.
we're getting to the climax points. The names are mixing up.
There's only so many characters left alive.
Yep. But you successfully like just block his attack.
Okay.
And now I believe we're back up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, Rye, unfortunately for you, your friends have left you.
Do I have a grenade in my pants or something? Or, I don't have the incinerator
everyone-
anymore. I don't have.
Everyone has left you to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I will
Oh,
bring in
no!
a corner. Give me 2. Necromorph, tail spike. Necromorph impales the victim with its razor sharp tail. Oh! The attack is armor piercing, having any armor rating. So do I need to roll armor? But no,
You
because
do. In fact, I've forgotten about that for the last couple of attacks too. But yeah, you do roll your armor.
but it halves my.
It halves it, so it would be none.
Okay. That causes damage. Automatically triggers critical injury number 66, killing the victim outright.
I believe tail spike is the impaled heart injury.
Oh, not in my heart. I can't be impaled there.
Your heart was already broken over.
Just like lifts me up.
Yeah, the tail comes up in the air with you just in the middle
What
of
an
it.
ignominious death. It's just left to die is like... This is where the camera would pan away after, the action shows the others. They wouldn't actually show my death.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to see it. It's just sad.
It's too sad.
You would just hear the scream. All right.
Oh. Which is what?
And it turns out Rye was an android this whole time. You guys.
Game 2, Eric 0.
Oh, man.
Which is what, Wilson, you hear from ahead of you. You hear Rye's pained screams come from somewhere to the north of you and then cut off abruptly.
Damn, I thought she'd last longer.
But it is now your turn.
Alright. Rotate the gun as it's holding back and fire at what used to be Davis.
That's exactly right, Random.
Eric, I would give you another character, but there's no more characters.
No more characters, no.
And we're almost done anyway.
We're going for it. No, it's fine.
The
It's
ship
fine.
is gonna blow up.
We're
in
going
3
for
minutes,
it.
so
I'm invested. Don't worry about it. We're going.
Shit.
If you can give me vision of the other two, that might be
Oh yeah,
nice.
absolutely. I'll just bring you into the hallway.
Ooh.
I'm here to haunt you fuckers. You left me to die.
I am the ghost of Christmas present.
Chris, I want to push this.
Also, it's Christmas.
So add yourself. So you would re-roll everything but the success. So you still have a success.
So I should roll and do a
One.
-1?
Yes, that's right.
Or just roll it and then just add 1
No,
if
no,
I...
you should do a -1 because
Okay.
you should. It's like you're hanging on to that 6, like Yahtzee. Like you're hanging on to that 6.
Okay. Modify query.
-1, yeah.
Attack. -1. Alright.
Holy shit!
Look at this push!
Holy shit!
Wilson's got that final girl energy.
Wilson is a fucking surgeon with that shotgun. So because
Wow.
you held on to your success, also that means you have 3 successes.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 dice.
That is nuts.
12.
12.
Question.
12 dice. She
12
rolled
dice.
2 successes and 0 panics when she pushed.
Now here's the bad news for you, Wilson,
Mhm.
is that the nature of a shotgun is it does not penetrate armor very well.
Yeah.
And Davis, I believe you're still wearing an EVA suit.
I was about to ask. Yes.
So can you please give me an armor roll? See if you counter any of that shot.
Oof.
You
That's
counter
1.
2 of them
Oh.
because your armor is doubled with a shotgun.
Lord.
But that
Let's
does
fight.
still leave 1 damage that you take.
Mm-hmm.
And the base damage for a shotgun is 3.
Whoa.
Oh. So I have 3 damage.
You take
Yep.
3 damage.
Whoa.
Oh. Yikes.
All right.
You need to go make an alliance with the alien.
Wilson, do you want to use your fast action?
I did the last
you-
time to block
Oh,
the...
that was your block. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's it. All right, Davis, it's your turn, or should I say Lucas? Now that we're using proper names. We'll explain it
I'm gonna
later.
have to have someone explain the entire plot of this thing. I have no
Lucas
idea what's
says-
going on.
I don't know where you're going, Wilson, but I cannot let you survive this ship. We're
Trust me, none of
all
us are going to survive this.
down. What can I do with my fast action? Can I like grapple or something? Or
You can. So a fast action, you can shove an engaged enemy. You can make a grapple attack. Let me look up what that would do.
And I like knock her prone or something.
That would be
Something-
part of your regular attack.
Okay. Well, I guess if I get a lot of successes.
Exactly.
Can my talent come into play here?
It could, but is there another friendly? Is there someone to actually?
There's another PC, or he is a playable character.
Well, but he's doing the damage, so you wouldn't be able to redirect it back to him.
But if you read
You
the
ran
end
out
of
of lackeys.
No. This is the fun thing where Chris has to continue to read to the end of it, though.
Yeah.
Because it can come and suffer the attack or hazard instead of you. I can find a clever way to make the other character suffer the attack or hazard.
If you succeed, you see the threat and find a clever way to make the other character. Okay, let me read this whole in full. The interests of the company always come first, no matter what. And you represent the company. That means your own safety is paramount. Yeah, okay. If you're attacked or otherwise end up in fatal danger, and if another PC or friendly NPC is within short range. Okay, rules as written, I think it does work, but I think rules as intended is like you're putting a friendly player in front of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Rye is not friendly to you right now.
No.
Not at all.
Or Davis. Dang it.
Sorry, Davis, yes. Rye's
Okay.
dead, but she's also no.
Yeah, I want to. Is there a disarm ability? Can I disarm her?
That's also something that happens on extra successes.
Okay. All right, so I got a close combat her then.
Yeah, I'm trying to find with the grapple rule. I know there is a grapple rule, but I just don't know what it is.
Yeah, but if I grapple her, I can't really do much though, right?
That's true. Yeah.
All right. I'll just make it simple. I'll just do a close
Okay.
combat. We'll
All
see
right.
what happens.
Yep.
All right, close combat attack. Oh, not good, not good.
Not good. You still got a fast action.
Oh,
Wait,
can I grapple in this case?
I still can't find the rules. Sorry. Let's see. I think you have to grappling. I think you have to grapple as part of a regular attack first, and then you can use your fast action to do something with the grapple. So no, I don't think you can. You could move, get it from prone. You can block, seek cover, draw a weapon, aim.
I'll save it to block, I guess.
Okay.
Can I use it for my next one, or would that be the future fast?
You can save it for the next one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that. Let me just prepare to block.
Okay. All right. Wilson, as you are preparing to fire, you do hear down the hallway. It seems the creature's gotten tired of feasting and destroying Rye's corpse and is now coming for you.
I just imagine Rye's corpse is on its tail, just dangling as it's moving.
It's still
The alien is like the least of the worries in this whole adventure.
All right, Wilson, what are you doing?
Is the alien coming for us?
You don't see it yet. You just heard that coming from down the hallway.
Okay. I shoot again.
Okay. Give me a.
I don't have to modify query this time, so.
Yeah. Oh,
Dang.
damn.
Wow.
Pretty good.
Wow.
I am just
3 successes.
okay.
On 13 dice, I think. It's fucking Terminator.
Davis, give
At
me
this
an
point, I'm
armor
pretty
roll,
sure
please.
Wilson's also an android.
Yeah.
How about the block from earlier we talked about?
Yeah, so blocking normally is for close combat, but if you prepared to block the shotgun blast, you can roll your armor roll with a +2. As you like put your the suit in try to get the suit in front of you and.
Mm-hmm. Come on, I gotta block, gotta survive. Ah, damn.
Damn,
That's
that
still
was
a good
close.
block. Yeah.
That's a good one.
2 successes.
All right, Davis. Oh God, what's the rules? I know that you are. Androids can't be broken, but androids do get.
Wrecked.
They do get wrecked. Exactly.
You got wrecked, son.
Synthetic. Other hazards, synthetics. All right. So I need you to give me a D6, please.
Who?
Davis.
Okay.
3.
A D6.
So you don't put down Luke, Davis. Wilson, like you thought you might have been a normal human, you would have
Fucking
put
Terminator.
her down. Instead, all you do is blast off one of its arms, but he
Okay.
is still standing.
I would like to use my fast action to run and stand inside the closet door.
Okay, you can disengage from him and push away and run in here.
Yep, and shut that door.
That you can't do. That would be
Alright.
another fast action.
Okay.
Davis, your arm has been blasted off, and from behind the corner, you see the prowling, white, glistening figure of the neomorph coming around the corner. One-handed, what are you doing?
To run into the closet.
I'm
All
blocking
right.
the door. I am blocking the door.
You are
so
blocking the
can't get
door,
in the
yes. So
closet.
you can't get in, but you can get in Wilson's face. You can close combat attack still, but you will have a -2 penalty because you are one-armed right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, give me a close combat -2. One
Jeez,
success.
1 success on 2
I
dice
do have armor.
is
You
fucking
do have
crazy.
armor, so give me an armor roll. You could also use your fast action to block if you wanted to, Wilson. But
Oh, that's right. I could. No, I'll try my armor. Can I do my armor and then use my fast action to block
yes.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say yes.
Ah, damn it.
Would you like to try to block?
Yeah, I'll block.
Okay, give me a close combat roll.
Oh, this is not going to go well again. Huh?
I mean, you have to roll panic.
1 success and 1 panic.
1 success and 1 panic
Get
means you
all
do have to
those
make a
panic
panic
dice.
roll.
I mean,
Lucas is coming after you.
And the aliens guy, this is insane.
so talk to me about this panic roll thing.
You would just make a panic roll, and you would do what it says. You would,
Okay.
If it's like
it'd be
below a
5.
6, nothing happens. If it's like
Yeah.
6 to 9,
Well, I mean, it's going to be already a 6 because my stress is a
that's
6.
true.
That's right. So it's not going to be good regardless.
Yeah.
I should
If it-
push that one, or
If it's
not?
less than a
Yeah, can I
You
push
can't.
this?
You could. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can absolutely push it. Just
Hell
then-
yeah. All right, we're going to do it.
Then you're getting way more stress.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I am trying to get out of here. This is
Yeah.
like completely stressing her out.
If this
All right,
is
do it.
stressing
Yeah.
out.
Add a stress, then make the close combat roll -1 because you do still have 1 success that you're hanging on to.
Oh my god.
Oh my!
I think
God.
she's 3 for 3 on successfully pushing rolls. That's bananas. That is bananas.
I don't.
Uh,
I
I
For
did
those of you
something with this.
listening,
Come on.
two,
I would accuse you of cheating if we were rolling dice in real life.
she
I'd be
has
like, no,
7 panic dice, 1 normal dice, and she rolled 3 successes and 0 panics.
Come on, I get something for this. This is like super success here.
I don't think blocking has any stunts, but you just basically bat away the one arm that Lucas is coming down on you with.
I got to like kick him back one spot, right?
Well, okay, yeah, like
That's
a little bit,
great.
sure.
The gods want you to survive this. Like, she's the final girl.
Yep. And Wilson, it is now your turn.
No, that was Wilson's turn. I used my turn to block.
No, you were blocking.
No, you were
That was your
blocking
fa-
for
okay.
against
Okay,
Davis'
So you just
turn.
don't have a fast action right now. You still got a slow action.
All right. Oh God. Well, what about the xenomorph? Is the xenomorph still coming?
You can still hear it coming. Yep.
All right. It's just apparently very slow. Um. So can I close the door and activate launch?
You can start to activate the launch. You can close the door and
Okay.
start the process, but you can't do both fully in one slow action.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close the door and lock it and activate launch.
Okay. Davis.
I pry the door open.
Yep, you can start to pry the door open. Give me an. What is it? Athletics? I don't think it's athletics.
Remember, he's only got one arm.
He's only got one arm. That's right. It is.
A lot of people getting their
Give me a stamina roll
arms
minus
ripped
2.
off. That needs to be
Damn.
a second counter.
It does.
Not gonna be good.
The number of removed limbs.
You're trying, Davis, but you've got
Mhm.
one arm.
One arm.
White milky liquid is just pouring now out of the destroyed arm. And as you are doing that, Lucas, from behind you around the corner, the white figure out of focus in the camera as Lucas tries to peel the door open, the neomorph
The
comes
ghost
around
Bry
the corner.
appears and points.
The tail just comes through, and the xenomorph goes, "It's me, right?"
Using my
Davis,
corpse
you
as a
did
puppet, like in that fucking animated puppet movie. That's so fucked up.
Yeah. Just puppeting
9.
them as like, come over here.
Shout out to 9. That movie's
9, that's a
so
good movie,
fucked
yeah.
up.
It's
The
really
villain
fucked
like
up.
does that at one point. Oh, that's so fucked
Yep.
up. Puppet a dead body of your ally to lure.
Davis, as you are attempting to pull that door open, the neomorph just leaps at your back, and the camera cuts away. Just keeps going, doesn't it? To Wilson. Wilson, you are plugging those numbers in, and as you hit the final number, you can hear the combat happening on the other side of the door. But as you activate the sequence, your shuttle, you can feel it disconnect and fall out into space. Almost immediately, you can feel the acceleration. The G-forces slam you hard into the padded seats. The Cronus grows smaller and smaller in the distance. The safety harnesses cut into your waist and shoulders, and you can't even catch your breath. Just before you black out, there's a flash of light where the Cronus used to be. Your eyes are seared shut by a shockwave of white, and you are rocked violently as gamma rays assault you. You try to open your eyes, but all you can see is in blues, purples, and oranges blasting through space. After a minute, you realize you're alive. You remember to breathe. You realize it's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have an opportunity now. A final moment.
You level up to level 2.
To record a final log. This can be just for yourself. It can be to whoever you want it to be. If you want it to be to some entity or to some person. But could you please give me some sort of final log, some description that you want those who find you to hear when they find your shuttle?
Final log of the shuttle of the Cronus. I, corporate liaison Jennifer Wilson, survived a murder attempt by the crew of not only the Cronus, which we had found in stasis, but also the crew of the USCSS Montero. During my time with the Montero, I discovered that the captain and crew were attempting to defraud the corporation, try and get more than what they were paid to have. I risked my life to bring back what the corporation has required. She did take a moment and she breathed real heavily. I hope all their souls rest in peace. Whoever finds this, destination, Earth, return this shuttle and its contents to the corporation. Final log.
And that is where we will end Chariot of the Gods.
Wow.
Goddamn.
Wow.
The corporation wins.
I feel so slimy inside. That was an impressive showing, though. Holy shit. Once
Oh my
again,
God.
way more successes than fails, despite all odds. Like, damn. And you had to, I
Yeah.
think you had to push like 3. Go ahead.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I think
it
she had to, I
was.
think she had to push 3 rolls that whole session, and every time she
I
did,
did.
she succeeded.
She succeeded. Like, that could have easily gone the other direction. Like,
Yeah.
easily. It
Yeah.
but yeah, that was crazy.
I feel like the alien was like, half the time, it's just like, remember me, I'm still in this story. We're just fucking up each other. All right, we need to start this chat soon because we need Heather to stick around for this. as
Yes,
she
we
won,
do. Because
so
this is what. Yeah.
might need extra caffeine or something, but we need to do a nice post
Yeah.
campaign chat, I guess.
Yep.
All right, so that will do it for this final session of Chariot of the Gods. Thank you so much to Chris, our game mother, Heather, Raymond. I am Eric. And thank you to all the wonderful people for watching, and the patrons, as always. Shout out to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brendan, Tanner Sider, David, Eclectic, Roleplay Roll, Christopher, Brian, Corey, Go at 1337, Big Nut, John, Scott, Gene, Eric, Tyler, Nathan, Camp, Crystal, and Counselor, Big Shep, Andrew, Daryl, The Relder, and Matt, Captain, Woody 79, Jaren, and Matthew. And gold patrons: RPG Paper Crafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Lizard Lounge. I'm like emotionally drained. Sam, Lumpy Spuds, Drove, Nathan, Fast Like a Tortoise, Scott, Refus, Keon, William, Jerry, and Thomas. Thank you all very much for your support. Do you want to?
Everybody needs to take a moment and make sure you tell Eric, happy fucking birthday.
Oh yeah.
Birthday!
Hey, it is after
It
midnight.
is
yes.
12:26
Oh, it is.
a.m.
It's midnight. Yes.
July 22nd here. It is officially his birthday. He needs all of the birthday love from everybody.
That's right. You got murdered twice.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
His
you
wife
for that.
murdered him twice.
Thank you so much for that. Did you want to announce what we're doing next week? I don't know if we've publicly announced that yet. I need to talk to patrons about it, but
Oh, we haven't yet, have
do
we?
you want to go ahead and throw out a teaser for that?
Oh, if you guys thought this was deadly, just wait until you see what I have coming up for everybody next
One
week.
fucking person survived. Top that.
Bring it.
I'm gonna do a death counter here.
Oh, I am. I've already written it down. Figure out how to make death counter.
Fantastic.
All right, Chris, start our outro music.
Yes, indeed.
So we'll see you next week. We've got something fun planned.
Oh, yes.
I will throw up an announcement.
Fun for me. Deadly for everybody else.
There you go. It is D&D. We're going back to D&D, by the way, for next week.
Yeah.
Okay. But stay
No
tuned
aliens
for
involved.
no. Stay tuned for chat coming up soon.
Is there enough coffee in here for this? Oh, there is. I survived.
I can't believe you're the one that survived. I can't believe it. I am shook.
Shook.